up, everyone? This is your man, Mr. Fulton, and welcome to the special guest live stream where we have a very special guest with us. She is a um, country award winner and songwriter, and she's from Nashville, Tennessee, and and she does like a lot of music. She has a new song coming out already. It's called USA. So we're gonna hear about more about it. Um, but anyways, let me see who's in the chat. Um, Nobody in the chat, but hopefully we can do. But smash the thumbs up, hit the like button, share the stream, get more people to come. It's going to be a great opportunity. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to announce the one and only Miss Marbell Kathy Bell.
I love that entrance and I love your background.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
How long have you had a podcast?
A podcast? Well, I had my podcast for a very long time. So that's what I've been doing. So
I see you're Mr. Legend famous yourself.
yes, I am.
Pretty cool.
Yep. So tell me a little about yourself for everyone to know.
Well, if we start a long time ago, I grew up in a family that was music oriented. And I wanted to do what I'm doing right now, but never believed I was good enough. So it took me a few years to get started. So my motto, Fulton, is never too old to dream, but I also believe you're never too young to dream. And, I think sometimes chasing your dreams can get hard, but you're doing it and I'm doing it. And that just shows that people can chase their dreams. Things may not always be right where you want them to be, but you just keep plugging along and it's worth every effort, isn't it?
Exactly.
So then I got really sick and I wrote my first song and I started taking it to Nashville. That's how I got started going to Nashville about I think it's been about 15 years. And I started going to the songwriters festivals. I started making all kinds of friends. And then I started performing there and I wrote a funny fishing song. And that fishing song made Ma Bell. We put the fishing hat on and the wig just for pictures. And then I started performing and Ma Bell's been around here for about 6 or 7 years.
Okay.
And now, up to date, I'm nominated for Dove Awards, and I brought home Female Vocalist of the Year last year, and I'm nominated for I think 6 or 7 awards in October. And I think that would be the message I would want to take because I never thought that I could do this. I never thought I was good enough. And I definitely never seen me bringing home an award for being Female Vocalist of the Year. I'm actually up for Hip Hop Artist of the Year. And that kind of makes me grin because I'm an older woman. And if I can bring home the hip hop artist, that's going to make me smile for a long time.
Okay. So how long have you been starting singing? Tell us about that.
I've been singing since I was a child in church. I started playing piano in church when I was 10, and I was singing before then because my whole family sang.
Okay. So how long did you get into the music business? I know you've been doing that for a long time, so
I've been actively in music one way or another for probably 10 to 12 years. I became a DJ, and that gave me the ability to go out and sing my songs. I ended up getting my equipment that way, and I was able then to pursue my dreams, that way. But I run karaoke and I DJ, and and then I perform as this character here.
Okay. So, of all the songs you did, what is your favorite song you did in the recording studio?
They honestly, I think I'm having so much fun with Hey Hey USA because it's something that is a tribute to our country for the 250th, but I think it's also a song that people can have fun with and wave their flags, and they can dance and, really celebrate the fact that we have freedom. And I actually performed at the Indiana Military Museum a couple weeks ago. And because of that experience, I will have 2 new songs coming out soon. So
Okay.
if
Can
I
you tell
didn't
us,
say anything, huh?
can you tell us about it?
Yes, one of them's called A Soldier's Cry. And I was inspired by both of the songs while I was there at the Indiana Military Museum. And why? Because they did a battle reenactment, and you actually seen the soldiers with the grenades, with the gunfire that was so loud. I couldn't hardly stand to listen to the gunfire very long. And, all the smoke, it really did something. And then I sat there and I heard they had a panel of 6 veterans from Vietnam. And they were talking about how they really don't like so much the thank you for your service. They want to hear welcome home. So I have written the song called Welcome Home Veterans. And we hope to have them out by September, October, but they're going to be good, I think.
Okay. Um, so so you were in like Nashville. How was that experience for you?
Nashville is my dream. And it's amazing. And I have so many friends there. And what I can tell you is the Nashville experience is a lot different than any other experiences that I can say that I've had musically. Why? Because there are so many talented artists there. And you would think that there would be a lot of competition, but it seems like we all respect each other's talents and support each other. And it becomes to me more like a family than it is like strangers, because, once you meet somebody and you connect with them on the music level, you're friends for life. And, but there's things that you've got to watch out there for, because there are people that, there's good people, but just like everywhere, there's other people that they'll offer to help and you don't know if they're the real deal. But Nashville to me is my fairyland. And one day I think I'll be there all the time, but I'm not there yet. So
Okay. So how many words did you have when you did like your own music? How many words did you have?
how many words?
Awards, sorry. Like
Oh,
music awards, something.
okay. So for songs that I've written, I have 14 platinum awards. And I haven't gotten them all yet, but I have been awarded them. And then I got Female Vocalist of the Year last year at Infinity Music Awards. I've been up for the World Songwriter Awards. I didn't win that award, but nominations they're good, and that's where it's at. I've been nominated a lot. I've got to perform at the award shows now. But um, I have, like I said, probably 14 platinum hits awards. Then I have the Glass Female Vocalist Award. And who knows what'll come this year.
Okay. Um, so, what's your next step for doing more writing songs? Um, are you doing more like cover songs or original songs in the future?
You know what I do with my shows? Um, I try to mix originals in with covers, and I try to put together a show where people that are in my show want to sing along, they want to dance along. So if you do just your originals, those are songs that people don't know. Now, I'm kind of fortunate with some of my originals because they're upbeat, they're danceable, or like Procrastinator. You find yourself learning it real quick and wanting to sing along. But I try to do a show where I have a little bit of something for a little bit of everybody. I try to throw a little bit of humor with music, but also inspiration because I've been through a lot and I try to inspire people. And definitely the patriotism has become a big thing in my show. But I try to just do a mix of everything. I love singing my songs, but I love singing the old good ones too.
Okay. Um, so, how long have you been on tour?
On tour, I just go where people want me to come and they call me. I haven't really had the opportunity to tour yet, but I would really love it. If somebody heard this and they were interested, I would love to go on tour. I'd like to do at least one sometime.
Okay. Have you thought about going on talent shows like American Idol or American Idol or
I
The Voice?
I actually have auditioned for America's Got Talent and The Voice. And there is so much competition there. It's really hard to make it through the next level. And I think every artist should try that at least once. Um, because I think everybody brings some talent to the table, and you never know when that door could be opened or you could get some exposure by the right person. Would I do it again? Absolutely will, probably. I'm going to be in a talent competition Friday in Indianapolis.
Okay, tell us about that.
It's through CAGI, and I believe it's at 34th Street and Meridian. And they're going to have a youth competition, and then the adult competition starts 7 to 10. So if anybody wants to actually see Ma Bell, I would actually extend an invitation out there because your votes will matter. And but I think it's going to be fun, and I think it's going to be for a good cause because KG helps a lot of people that like that have fallen hard times, and they help them, you know. So I'm glad to do this. Really, that's
Okay.
Friday night. I said tomorrow, but it's Friday. So
Let's see. Um, have you thought of any like movie careers, like music, um, being movies with singing with the song or the movie or anything?
I think that would be one of my biggest accomplishments. I would tell you for now, I'm focusing on finally putting the book together, and we hope to have that out this year about my life.
Okay,
So,
tell us about the book. Is there a way we can find them in stores or?
well, once the book is out, I can definitely let you know, and then you can post an update, or we can do an updated interview. it's going to take me a little bit. We've started. Now I've got to go back and put it all in order, but I'm real excited about getting my book out this year. So,
Okay. Well, we'll be ready for that. Um, so have you done any music on Spotify or any other apps like YouTube or Spotify or
I have
Pandora?
I have TikTok now, and that's under Ma Bell Dreams. I have YouTube under Ma Bell Dreams, and I am on Facebook under www.facebook.com/Ma Fishing Blues. I now have a website, which is www.mabellentertainment.com. And yes, I have a Spotify, and it's under my personal name, Kathy Bell. But all my songs are there.
Okay. Have you done any Christian songs?
Yes, that's why the fishing hat. I wrote a fishing blues song, and it's silly. I don't know if that's on Spotify. It should be, but one day I was fishing and I kept running out of worms. I had to keep going by them, so it became a joke that I was spending too much money on night crawlers. That's how Ma Bell was born, because of that song.
Okay.
That was a
Uh,
good question.
yes, it was. So how did you come up with the Christian song? How did you come up?
It was hot, and I'd spent $20 on night crawlers and realized that I couldn't afford to do that every day. So I was coming home and I was joking away with my friend, and I said I was sitting on my couch and I started to think how inflation's a rising and it sure does stink. And that ended up being really a joke of a song, but it ended up being a real fun song too. But that's how that's how this whole Ma Bell came to be, was that fishing song. Do you like to fish?
I used to fish, but not for a long time. But with my dad, I'd gone fishing before, but not for a long time. So, um, so let's see. Do you have any pets?
Yes. I have a new puppy, and her name is Penny.
She did. I haven't seen her today.
She's a little golden doodle. But yes, she is. She's full of it. She's busy. She's not out right now, and you better be thankful, because she'd be right in your screen. And we wouldn't be able to
Oh,
talk because she would want all the attention.
no. Um, let's see. Let me think of something else here. If you can tell the world one thing about you, what would it be?
Uh, well, I would say I believe in kindness, and there's not enough people that believe that way anymore. There's still good people out there, but you see a lot of people that aren't so kind. And, I would like to see some of that come back into today's world.
Okay. Um, who is your favorite content creator on
My
any?
goodness, there's so many good ones. Um, who would be my favorite content creator? I don't know really. That's a tough one. I've been on several podcasts, and they're all different, and I enjoy them all equally. So for me to pick one, I don't think I can. The one thing that I'm amazed by all of you is the ability to ask the right questions, because it's nerve-wracking when you come on, because you're like, what are they going to ask me? And but all of you are good in your own way, and so I don't think I could just pick one. And I think for me, I'm grateful for every opportunity, for every platform that's provided to get more of me out there and more of my music. And One thing I'd love is if everybody would call a radio station and say, hey, play Hey Hey USA. I
Hmm.
need everybody, your whole team, your whole team.
Okay. Um, have you thought of like creating your own radio station?
I I've kind of thought about that. I may in the future do a small podcast, but in my day-to-day life, I'm really pretty busy.
Hmm.
And if I take on one more thing, like I do all my own work with my booking, with writing, with I go to my co-writer and we do our producing, and then I make my CDs. I've made my T-shirts. By the way, I do have T-shirts, and I am selling those. So if anybody, I finally got my own T-shirts, but they're really cool. They say, "Hey, hey!" I wish I brought one, but I didn't. But I'll
Hmm.
send you a picture of one. But
Okay.
um, they actually say, "Hey, hey, USA" and "America Freedom 250th." But what makes them a little unique is they also have the Pledge of Allegiance on it. So
Okay.
excited about having some products. I have CDs available and I have T-shirts available now.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Um, so what is your favorite movie or TV show?
It seems kind of corny, but I always did enjoy the Titanic.
Hmm.
But
Well,
there's so many good movies and that way too, I mean, but that's that's one of my favorites. Don't know why, but it is. But there's a lot of them that I have enjoyed throughout the years. So that's another thing that it depends on what you're looking at and what you want to remember.
what is your favorite reality show? Like competitive. Uh,
Um,
uh,
I really don't watch a lot of reality shows. I do watch a lot of YouTube and TikTok, of things that are current but if you ask me in a different way, I watch more movies than I watch TV, but if there's things I want to see, I watch YouTube. But I think if you ask me what one of my more fun shows to watch is Wheel of Fortune. I love to guess those
yeah.
letters.
Okay. My grandparents watched those as well. So.
My grandma did too.
Hmm. Um. Let's see. What else? Um. Uh, what is your favorite music?
Well, that's a difficult question. For me, I am all over the place and I like all styles. To a degree, I think I lean more on the country genre. But, I'm enjoying singing a little hip hop. I enjoy singing a little rock and roll. And I'll go back and I'll sing things like Dancing Queen, Sweet Caroline. There again, that goes back to putting songs that everybody knows in my shows so that they'll enjoy it. But as far as having fun, I think I tend to have a lot more fun no matter what genre, if it's a little faster pace.
Mhm. Um. What is your favorite sport? Like
Fishing,
football, basketball,
fishing.
fishing?
I
Okay.
like bowling and stuff like that, but um, swimming maybe. I like to swim.
Um. Let's see. Have you been on any talk shows before?
Just podcast, really. I would like that opportunity sometime, I think, but um, it takes a lot. I really, really, really do need some help, like with a booking agent and stuff like that. I think that would be helpful if I had someone to help behind the scenes.
Well, if you need one, I can help you on that.
Thank you. Do you know anybody that does videography?
Let's see here. I do know one person. Let's see. I have my friend Jake P. He does like videos and stuff. So I'll probably talk to him and see what I can do.
Yeah, I'd like to get a music video going of this Hey Hey USA. But,
Okay.
and who knows, maybe my two new ones. I think they're going to be great songs, and I can't wait to put those out.
Okay. Um, let's see. Is there anything you want to say out for the YouTube community out there to your fans or?
Definitely. I want to say thanks to everybody that supports Ma Bell. There's people that like her and people that don't. And your support means everything to me. And, you know, the kind words that people give me and the likes and the follows and the shares, they all mean a lot. And it takes all of that to be able to get what you want out there. Um, do I think that I need to be famous? No, but it takes an army to really help. Um, a songwriter, entertainer, be able to go where they want to go. But I have to say, I appreciate every single person, even that's tuning into your show. Um, so I can say I can't say thanks enough for every opportunity. And before I
Right.
forget, I want to tell you thank you for having me on.
You're welcome. And make sure you put the link in the chat so everyone can see your channel and everything. So,
Yeah, and make sure if you want to, you can. Uh, will you be able to send me a link to your show later, and I can share it on Ma Bell's page?
sure, I would love to.
Okay, maybe we can get you some
Um,
links as well.
do you think you can play a song for us today?
Well, I didn't come prepared, but if you want to do a follow up interview, we can do that. And even if you want, I can perform live for you.
Okay,
So
that'll be great.
that sounds good to me too.
Well, thank you very much for coming on the show, and we'll hopefully we get you back on for a music concert.
That sounds good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye. All right, guys, that was Kathy. Actually, Ma Bell, the former singer of from Nashville, Tennessee, and she's got her new song coming out. It's called USA, and I hope everything is going to go smoothly. But I will post in the link. Hold on, guys. Just a second. Okay, guys, I am back. Um, there's the link. Everyone go subscribe to. And hopefully, don't forget, guys, I will be live this Sunday for a special concert. And hopefully, guys, see you soon on the Fulton Show, on the famous Fulton Show. And don't forget to listen to my podcast wherever you get your streaming platforms. And don't miss me on the famous Fulton Radio, 108.3 on Xena Radio. And hopefully, you guys want to hear some music. Send your request in, send everything in. But until then, we'll see you guys on this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks, guys, and have a great night. Bye.